The bowl season continues as Florida A&M is in Fort Worth, Texas to take on the Houston Cougars. Both teams sitting at 6-5, but who's going to get that 7th win and end the season on a positive note? The Florida A&M Rattlers, they had an up and down season. Eric Parker's been one of their lights though. Second on the team in receiving yards, he's looking to add on to his stats and hopefully impress some NFL scouts. So here goes Houston Cougars right here though. Oh my goodness, that looked like Andre Ware throwing that ball. And he almost scored on that play too. So in case you didn't notice in real life, the Swac championship game is set. We now know who's going to be playing for that Swac title on December 2nd. We will talk about that though later on in this video. But let's get on about that Ncaa though. And oh my gosh, did you see that pick six right there? Touchdown Houston, and now they're up 14-0. So the Howard Bison, they are now the Ncaa champions. They took care of business against Morgan State. I watched that game from start to finish. Morgan State didn't really do a lot on offense. Matter of fact, they didn't do a lot on offense. They only scored 7 points. They could have done more than what they did though. They had a freshman quarterback. Was it a freshman quarterback or a freshman wide receiver? I believe it was. I forgot. But anyway, man, the Howard defense was straight balling against Morgan State. They did just enough to squeak by and get to that Celebrations Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't wait to see who they're going to be playing, though. Because we have an interesting... Well, I won't take that back. I forgot. These two teams have already played each other earlier in the season. Now we got a rematch. And the last time they played each other, FAMU took care of business. They put them boys in a spliff. Speaking of spliffs, there goes Houston taking his punt return back for a touchdown. And now Florida A&M, they get their 6th loss of the season. They lose 41-14. So Houston finished at 7-5. The Florida A&M Rattlers finished at an even 6-6. Let's go back up to Detroit, Michigan though. After Prairie View got demolished by Alabama State in the Swac championship game, on the video game that is. They are going back to Detroit to take on the Fresno State Bulldogs. And there goes Mr. Banks, one of the best wide receivers in the Swac, looking to get 1,000 yards for this season and possibly his last game as well. First and goal now, pop it in the end zone, touchdown Prairie View A&M Panthers. Them boys from Prairie View, Texas strike first. Well, they get into the end zone first. Fresno was up 3-0, but let's go later on. Look at them again. Inside the red zone, they are now 2 for 2 inside the red zone. Prairie View A&M extends their lead to 14-3. But here come the Bulldogs of Fresno State. The play fake pops into the end zone. He finds a wide open fullback. Bring back fullbacks. Fullbacks matter. Touchdown Fresno State. And look at that play right there. My goodness, off the spin move. And he's taking that thing to the crib. Touchdown Fresno State. They're back in this thing. They're back in the league. It was gritty out there too. Look at them. Players talking trash to each other. But let's go later on in the fourth quarter. Play fake right here. Pops it deep downfield and the pass is caught. And he is gone. Touchdown Prairie View A&M. And they take the lead just like that. It is now 21-17 in favor of the Panthers. Here goes one last chance for Fresno State. And that pass is picked off. What a play right there to pick up the pass by Moore. What a season for Prairie View A&M. When's the last time you see Prairie View A&M win 10 games in a season? 10-3 on the season. A 21-17 win. They are the Motor City Bowl champions for season 9, aka 2013. That's crazy though. Seriously. When's the last time you saw Prairie View A&M win 10 games in a season? I can't remember. Congratulations to Prairie View A&M. Now let's see if y'all can do that in real life. So, we got the Houston Bowl, Nebraska Cornhuskers, Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions, both teams coming in at 6-5. Not much was done in this game though. It was very gritty. Both defenses did a great job. But let's go later on in the game here. Look at this pass. Look at that catch. Look at that touchdown for Arkansas Pine Bluff. The Golden Lions strike first in Houston, Texas. It's 7-0. But here comes Nebraska. Quarterback steps back to pass. He pops it. Catches it. What is the DB doing right there? And he gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. That's a great play for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Here they go at the 2-yard line. The handoff right here, untouched. He goes into the end zone. We have a tie game at 7. So we go later on in the first half. Shotgun set right here. Look at that blitz though. Nobody touched him. As he goes past the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback. That's a safety. It is now 7-9 in favor of Nebraska. Oh, here go the Cornhuskers again. This time he thought, oh my gosh, what was he thinking throwing that pass right there? A terrible decision by the quarterback. A pick 6 for the Golden Lions of Pine Bluff. They're back in the lead. They're up 1. On the play right there, though, that wasn't enough. And now we have 4th and 4 late in the 4th quarter. Arkansas Pine Bluff just needs 1 first down to secure it. And there it is. The Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions go down to Houston, Texas, and they defeat the Nebraska Cornhuskers 13-12. Nebraska goes 6-6 2 years after winning the national championship. They definitely going through it out there in Lincoln, Nebraska. And them boys from Pine Bluff are going home with a victory. Now here we got the Delaware State Hornets. They're taking on the Tennessee State Volunteers of the SEC. This game was just a case of talent. Tennessee had way better talent than Delaware State, and it was on full display on the football field right here. So here we go inside the 5. Well, at the 5-yard line, Tennessee is in the red zone. Look at the quarterback right here, pops it, touchdown. The Volunteers strike first blood. The boys from Knoxville, Tennessee, they are still in their home state. Tennessee fans are heavy in Nashville, Tennessee. There's no question about that. Look at this pass, tip, intercepted, and we're going back the other way, and that's a pick 6. Oh, take that back. He's down at the 1. Moss out there looking like Eric Berry. Great play that was right there for Tennessee. Here they go, back at the 2-yard line. Handoff. Bullets his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The boys of Rocky Top are now up 17-0. Delaware State is in deep, deep trouble. And it's going to get even worse for the Hornets from Delaware State. This kickoff right here, fielded around the 35-yard line. He goes untouched. That's a wide receiver, by the way, and he is gone. Touchdown, Volunteers. An absolute disaster for Delaware State. Nevertheless, they did make the bowl game, so they should be happy about that. Here goes an option play right here, though. Quarterback keeper, touchdown. Everything's going Tennessee's way right now. 31-0. And here we go again, back in the red zone. This time the running back's untouched as he goes into the end zone for another touchdown. 38-0 for the Hornet. Oh, take that back. I'm about to say Hornets. For the Volunteers of Knoxville, Tennessee. Red zone trip again. Tennessee was just straight dominant in the red zone. Another touchdown for Tennessee. That's pretty much a wrap right there. They put up a lot of points. But did Delaware State even get in on the scoreboard, though? Did they get a score? No. Oh, there it is right there. Delaware State finally gets into the scoreboard. Touchdown, Delaware State. But that's too little, too late. Tennessee wins this game 45-7. Was it 45-7 is your final score. Disaster into the season for Delaware State. So let's talk about the Swac championship game. So Alcorn State straight the bed last week versus Texas Southern, but they did win the Soul Bowl. They beat Jackson State 28-21, and as you saw at the end of the game, we had a little activity there. Nothing too serious though. Alcorn State, they did their part, but unfortunately for them, Prairie View A&M did their part. Alabama State went down to Prairie View. They went down to the Black Shed. They came up short. Prairie View A&M are now winners of the Swac West. They are going down to Tallahassee, Florida to take on the Florida A&M Rattlers. Earlier this season, though, Florida A&M destroyed Prairie View A&M. I believe the score was 45-7, if my memory is correct. So the stage is set for December 2nd. Bragg Memorial Stadium, Tallahassee, Florida. We got the Florida A&M Rattlers, who has been on a straight clinic since joining the Swac, hosting the Prairie View A&M Panthers. The winner takes on the Howard Bison in the Celebrations Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. Can't wait to see this game. What are y'all thoughts? Who's going to win? Who's going to win the Celebrations Bowl? Comment below. Peace. Join us next time. National Championship game, baby. Let's get it.